one. Triple down.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your one Blink here. We're back with another YouTube video, and we're gonna be reviewing the Sturm and the Drang, the Warmind update. So this is the actually 3.0 version of the Sturm and the Drang because they actually buffed it. So, but everybody's gonna say 2.0. So yeah, this is the new version of the Sturm and Drang. If you guys enjoy, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. YouTube.com/mmaze1994. The funny thing about this gun is that this gun is really fun to use, and it's like my favorite gun, and I love using the Drang and Sturm together. So yeah, I've been using it since the game came out. But the description reads, these ancient ceremonial pistols can be dated back to the early golden age. A faded inscription reads, to Sturm from Victor. I read a little bit of the lore on it. It's hard to get though. But our first perk on here, we have Accomplice. Kills with this weapon fill the magazine of equipped energy weapon from reserves. Extended barrel. Increase range, decrease handling. Extended mag. Greatly increase magazine size, greatly decrease reload speed. Storm and Stress. Kills with Drang. Reload this weapon and overflow one bonus damage round into the mag up to 20. So that is one of the perks that they buffed on the Sturm. So I appreciate that. Hopefully the Sturm performs for you guys the way it performed for me. And we got a combat grip, which greatly controls recoil. So yeah, that's the Sturm for you guys right there. And now we have the Drang. Since the collapse, these pistols have been retooled several times. Boost their firepower. A worn inscription reads, to Victor from Sigrun. So we have an adaptive frame on the Drang. Has small bore, which increases range and increases stability. Rampage. Kills with this weapon temporarily grant increased damage, stacks up to 3 times. Yeah, so I think that's a new perk from the Warmind update, because I don't remember seeing that. And our last perk we have Together Forever. Kills with this weapon fill the Sturm's magazine. So I guess that's why it's called Sturm and Drang and Together Forever. Husband and wife. I don't know what they want to do with it. So if you guys want to see some lore, you guys can pause it. You got it right there on the screen for you. We're going to go straight into PvE first. So let's get to it. In PvE, I feel like this gun has turned into a monster. It has such good usability. Has so many different options you can use it with. Say you can get some overload bullets if you just kill with the Drang, but then you also have Rampage on the Drang, which makes the Drang even more powerful. So you're actually making your Drang more powerful and your Sturm more powerful, and on top of that, you don't even have to reload. So you can do so much DPS if you can like get all these things all wrapped up into one, like, I don't know, just big bang, you know? Because this gun has a lot of stuff going for it since the buff. At first it was actually good before the buff, because I was actually showing in the beginning of this video that was actually before the buff. But I don't know, after the buff I guess it can do more stuff. So when you overcharge the Sturm with the Drang, especially in PvE, you have a chance to buff up the Sturm up to 20 shots. To put 20 shots in the magazine. I don't know any hand cannon in the game that has 20 shots in the magazine. So that's just cool on its own. Another thing, if you hit those crits, you're definitely doing damage, as you guys can see on the screen. You guys can see some overcharged bullet action. And we're only around like level 345 or 44. I'm not sure. So yeah, in my opinion, Sturm has become such a good gun. It's been buffed maybe 1 or 2 times, and with this recent buff of the Warmind, I really appreciate what the Sturm does in PvE and PvP, but we'll get to the PvP part later. So yeah, but I am really appreciating this gun. We're just right here doing some public events on Mars in this game clip. But we're going to be getting to PvP pretty soon and get to the real juice of the video. So yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying. But yeah, right here you can see how powerful the Drang is. That guy got kind of stunned. Another tip, if you guys use this with the Ophidian aspects, you guys will really boost up the handling on the Sturm, because the handling is not very good. Yeah, with the Drang, you want to use the Ophidian aspects and put a masterwork on it, so you can make the handling go up ×3. So you'll have some pretty godly handling on that, and even the Sturm will have really good handling. So There's a quick tip for you guys if you guys want to have good handling on your guns. I think there's a masterwork version of the Sturm. I'm not very sure on that, but I'm gonna look into that. Hopefully there is. So I just looked it up. There is a masterwork for the Sturm, and it gives you plus 20 range and plus 40 handling. So that's pretty cool. Gives you some better handling. I don't know if that's out in the game yet, but when that does come out, or if that's out yet, I want to get it either way. And right here you guys can see I'm gonna be shooting this yellow tier enemy, and we're actually not gonna reload once, so that just shows you how much damage you can do before you actually have to reload. Kind of like those old Destiny 1 days, but actually with the primary, so that's kind of switching it up. We're gonna get a legendary from this guy. It's kind of funny, but yeah, I really do enjoy using the Sturm in PvE and PvP. It's a fun gun to use if you actually like get your mind into it and like strafe and play the corners. Against these yellower bar wizards, they're alright, I guess, against them, but you honestly want to use your grenades more on these guys, and then finish them off with the Sturm or something. Because the Sturm with your grenade, it does like those extra damage, and then you can do some overcharged bullets or something to mix it up. Yeah, so all in all with PvE, it's a really good gun. I really do appreciate using it. It's a really unique gun, that the only gun in the game that uses 2 different guns for its exotic perks, so that's unique on its own, so that's pretty cool. On the other hand, honestly, I give this a good review, and I'm gonna give it a 7 or 8 in PvE, and it's actually usable if you actually know what you're doing. I've used it in strikes, heroic strikes, nightfalls, you name it. And also the design of this gun is really amazing. I really do dig the art of it, the architect art, so that's kind of cool. I don't know what they're trying to go with, but I see like a little star on the Drang. I don't know what that means, but that's cool. So yeah, the whole art of it, it's kind of like retro, but futuristic at the same time. Has like a steampunk feel to it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the PvE review. 8 out of 10. You guys know what I like. So yeah, we're gonna go straight to PvE or PvP, and yeah, let's do it. PvP. This gun in PvP is an absolute monster if you know what you're doing, and if you can aim, and if you can concentrate your shots. If you can't do those 3 things, this gun is absolute trash, in my opinion. But if you can do those 3 things, this gun can be the best gun in the whole game. And with the work of Drang with it, makes it even more better and more OP. The overcharged bullets don't really come in effect. Maybe 1 or 2 might come in effect if you're really good with it, or maybe 3. But usually they really don't come in effect. But what really does come in effect is the non-reloading part, which is really nice. You never really have to reload, so that's kind of cool. But when those overcharged bullets do come in effect, they do come in effect. I'll tell you guys what. And you don't really need those overcharged bullets, to be honest, because to be honest, the Sturm was already good before the update. They just made it better. So yeah, right here you guys can see the Drang just putting in work on this guy. I was using the Sturm like I've always been using the Sturm, and just not really worrying about the overcharged shot, and I was still honestly wrecking with it. So yeah, I encourage everyone to be using the Sturm and Drang. Really good combo. As you guys can see, the Sturm got some range on it. You can outgun some people from some ranges. So yeah, for a hand cannon, that's really good. And if you can really hit those headshots and really concentrate when you're actually shooting at the guy you're aiming at, the Sturm is really going to help you in the long run. And then you switch to the Drang to finish him off, as you guys can see right there. So you want to use the Sturm for long range to medium range, your Drang from medium range to close range, in order to take out your opponents with good fashion, as you guys can see. You can honestly beat any gun up close. I've beat anti-OPs. I've beat all these guns up close that thought they could beat me. Huckleberry. Any gun that thinks they stand a chance is just going to get beat because they don't suspect you using the Drang. That guy just flew off the map. Nova bomb that guy. And look at this. Drang. If you have a arc Drang, you could take Stormcaller out just like that. Whoever knew that? Who would have knew? This was the game where I actually dropped 37 kills with the Sturm and Drang. And this was when I was trying to test out the gun for you guys in PvP, which is why it's in the video with the other clips. But yeah, this game specifically, if that's how you say that word, I can't really say that word, it's kind of hard. But yeah, the Sturms really proved to me that it could really compete with any gun, and if you use it to its full potential, you could actually wreck any gun with it. And it's a really good exotic, and it's unique in its own way, and it's cool. But not many people like the design. I like it though. I can dig it. And if you use it with Blink, as you guys can see right there, people don't really have a chance to react, and you hit them off guard, and you can really like just take control of the battle, and they don't really have a chance. You gotta also rush when it's your time to rush. You can't just like rush at anything. I say the best thing to do with Drang and Sturm is to rush with Drang when they least expect it, and with Sturm kind of like stay back a little bit and like more of a scout rifle, not scout rifle range, but just medium range, and just try to take them out, because closer ranges it has trouble, like you guys can see right there. I almost died, but I am gonna die right here. But yeah, this was my first review of the Warmind expansion, my two favorite guns, Sturm and Drang. I'm really passionate about these guns because they do deserve more credit, and they're very underused, and hopefully more people use them. So yeah, this was my first exotic review of Warmind. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. More videos coming soon on Sturm and Drang. This was the game that we were going down straight to the wire, 3-3. We both had 0 lives, but we won with 2 lives remaining. So me and the other guy were alive. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. YouTube.com/mmains1994. Link in the description below. Twitch.tv/itsmains1994. Link in the description below. The mixer will be down below too. I don't really use that much, but hey, put it down there for the heck of it. So yeah, have a nice day, everyone.
3 lives left
By the Sturm.